This is part 2 of my room tour. This will be for the video games and my setup. I will also answer the question that I posed to you guys in 2 videos ago about what you do with your controllers. Hopefully this will give you some idea of a way to decorate your room, as well as a handy way to kind of show off your controllers, as there are special ones with limited edition faceplates or covers or colors, or anything you might want to show off rather than just shove them in a drawer or hide them somewhere on the floor. Anyway, hope you enjoy.
Alright, so here we are now, the plethora of games. This is actually my setup here. It's a 46-inch Samsung LCD TV connected to all of my systems. I'll kind of go over how I rigged that up. We'll start up here. We have the Street Fighter collection for Street Fighter X Cross Tekken and Street Fighter 4. A Tekken Tag arcade stick sitting there with the alternate plate. Xbox 360, Dreamcast, Saturn, and my PS3 with the Gran Turismo plate. Going across here, here's the Neo Geo X that just came out, which, yeah, there's been some good and bad reviews on it. Honestly, it's not that bad. I haven't had any issues with it. Yeah, there's a couple things. It does feel a little cheap, as some people have said, but it's not bad overall. The arcade stick is actually really well done, I think. And of course I have all my systems connected by RGB cables on boxes. PlayStation EyeToy, Wii. Modified Street Fighter 4 arcade stick. I've actually swapped out the buttons and changed those out because the buttons are actually going bad. And my Sega CD-X, which I am loving that thing. At the bottom I actually have an Xbox, you can't really see it. I don't know if I can get a good look at it. Yep, there he goes. Original Xbox down there. And then the monster. Genesis 2 with the Sega CD2 and the 32X. A PlayStation 2, Wii, yada yada yada. Xbox 360 games. The smiles. I'm really big into the fighting games too. You'll find me online often playing those. Not up to tournament level, but I do go to the one in Chicago from time to time. Persona 4 Arena. Lollipop Chainsaw. Going down here to the Wii. I really enjoyed the last story. I thought it was great, along with the Xenoblade Chronicles. PlayStation 3. Catherine, probably one of my favorite games for the PlayStation 3. It's also an Xbox, but some of the few Genesis boxed ones I have aside from Sonic the Hedgehog and the 32X. Some loose games here for the Genesis, Disney's Gargoyles, ToeJam and Earl, both of them, and World of Illusion starring Disney's Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. And a random sports title, which, yeah. Over here we have the mobile games and other retro games. Got everything from the DS, 3DS, Vita, Dreamcast. I'm actually still looking for the original cover for 999. This is the re-release they just recently did. Radiant Historia, great game. Super Robot Wars, I really wish they would bring back the second one over here to the US. I really enjoyed that game. Code of Princess. Virtue's Last Reward, sequel to 999, great game. Persona 4 Golden, I'm still playing through. Really enjoying it so far. Here's some PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast. There's Airgees and Final Fantasy VII. Which, kind of a unique game. You can play as Sephiroth, Cloud, and Tifa, and I think Vincent in this game. Street Fighter games, Skies of Arcadia, Shenmue 2 import from Japan. The limited edition version of Shenmue, which the only reason it's limited is because it includes a soundtrack. I think this is a really underrated game. Psychic Force was actually a really good Taito game. I think they just released it in the arcades in Japan too, which I really think it should get more credit than it deserves. Oh yeah. Another good game. Lunar series for the PlayStation. Sega CD. Surfshark. Sega Saturn. Street Fighter vs. X-Men. Oh, Conquer. I actually really hope they come back with the Shenmue games for the Xbox. It'd be great to replay those on newer gens. More PSP games and PlayStation 2. Kingdom Hearts. Girl Answer series. Collector's editions. Which I actually enjoyed those. Sakura Wars. Had a great time with that. Really enjoyed that. I really wish they came out with more. So getting back to my question from my last video, what do you do with your video game controllers? Do you just have them sitting around on shelves, taking up space, maybe in drawers, weird cabinets, laying about your floors? Well, here's an idea. Mount them to your wall. Yeah, kind of cool. Makes for great wall decorations. They're just simple clips, great for hanging up those pesky Guitar Hero guitars, if you just don't want them laying around. But they just simply mount to your wall. These rings are actually fully posable, as you can kind of see up here with the Wii controller. You can go and turn them around, and they actually hold pretty firmly. I mean, it's in there pretty good. I kind of use it to swap out controllers from time to time. Got my Shadow controller from the PlayStation 2. Original Genesis 6-button controller. It's actually a neat idea. They come in multiple colors, and they're really cheap. I think I got a set of these, the 4 black ones and 4 white ones, I got for a total of, I think, around $15, maybe less than that. I think a set of 4 of them were like $5. But kind of a cool idea here. We'll kind of pan out. Kind of gives you a bit of an armory look. Looks a little cool there. Random Sonic clock on the wall. I have all kinds of random video game stuff laying around the house. But anyway, that's the end of the tour. Hope you enjoyed seeing some of what I've got. You've gotten some ideas. If you like the clip idea, let me know. I like to see if other people end up picking those things up. I haven't actually seen any of those on YouTube or people showing that they've actually have those for use for holding their controllers. It's a great idea, I think, and I kind of plan on getting some more if I can in time. They're cheap and pretty nice to have. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, Conquer. Back in the day, man, back in the day.